All right, here we go. So, welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you're at in the world. Frank Spicer, CEO and co-founder of Metafide. We have a big day today. With me, you got Matt Cross and Serge Big Worm Tortora here. You also have our trusty mod, Keyboard Yeti, and we got Roman Crypto in the audience with some love for everybody. We also have a couple special guests with us, and we're going to get to that in just a second. um, First, let me check in. How you doing, Matt?
Doing great today, man. Kicking it off. We just got a new summer intern today, so we're fired up. Just introduce him to the team. Testing out the game still every day. It's kicking butt, so can't wait to share it with everyone.
Yeah, and to follow up on that, actually, before we do that, what's going on, Worm? How you been?
Oh, I've been good, just a normal Tuesday. I mean, nothing really special about today. Just chilling out.
Yeah. We just got Worm back from vacation. He's ready to cook. So, yeah. So just to summarize how we normally do this, right? State of the market is pretty good. We have the BTC bouncing up and down between 104 and 107. So it seems to have settled into a nice, comfortable, it's off and running. Basically, we have the basis for a good summer run in front of us. The market seems to have decided that that's where the support and resistance are, and that's not too bad by us. But it lets us know that the prospects look good for the overall industry. And I don't want to get too much into the technical analysis this week because we have some really big news. Metafide's been working really hard over the past few months to find a proper home and a forever, type of partnership where we're going to throw in with the kind of people that believe what we believe. And just to summarize what that is, we believe that people should be free, that people should to interact peacefully, they could build together, and they don't have to do it where everything's a chore. And we were, for a while there, we were like, well, if we have to be the only ones in the space like this, then we will. But we met a great group that's been working on some really great stuff that kind of believes the same thing we believe. They look at the world in a much similar way, and we just decided that we're gonna throw in with these kind of people. We're gonna make ways to build bridges and help each other through the space, and that's why we have with us Alex Hoff and Builder J with us from the Doge OS team. And if anybody hasn't got it by now, we have selected Doge OS as our partner destination chain. Couldn't be happier to be building on it. They have all the right ingredients and all the right outlook for what we're going to do. And we're going to talk about ways here in which it will benefit the community here at Metafide and the broader crypto space at large. So, would you like to say hi, Hoff? You want to say a few things?
Oh, yeah. Fucking pumped to be here.
Yeah, man.
Super happy to have you guys building with us. We've been chatting about it for a long time, and we're super bullish on what Fide's doing.
Yeah, and we got Builder J. Well, where are you in the world right now?
He already broke the silence.
I did it.
Yeah, that's okay. He broke the.
Man, I was itching to get started on this shit. No, obviously, so happy to have you guys involved. I believe this is like the first kind of low-key ecosystem or partner project that we're announcing. So cool to see some community members of ours in here as well. But yeah, I'm in Hong Kong actually, so it's nice to me. But GM, everyone else. Yeah.
GN.
Let's talk about the Doge ecosystem. Let's talk about some cool shit that Metafide is building and bring it all together.
Yeah. So would you mind taking a few words on like what DogeOS is about? Let our community know kind of what you guys are building and the way you're coming at it.
Yeah, for sure. So Hoff here, my good friend, is the ecosystem lead and is the genius that's been working on this collab with Metafide for a little bit now. I'm from the founding team. A lot of people I know in the listeners, but there are some I don't. So nice to meet you. My name is James. We're building DogeOS. About 3.5 years ago, we built My Doge, the largest Dogecoin wallet, and our team got pretty famous in the Dogecoin space by doing that. Doge Designer is one of them, my Doge CTO, CEO, and a bunch of other boys. And through that process, wallets are great as a distribution tool. That was always the start of the journey. We became the biggest Dogecoin startup in the world. We hit about 500K users, and there's 9 figures of Doge in our ecosystem. The mission was always to scale the industry, whether that's payments, whether that's financial rails, games, other ecosystem projects, all based on the Doge asset, all built on Dogecoin, based on Dogecoin. And this year, we revealed that we've been working on DogeOS for quite some time. And DogeOS is the application layer for Doge. And we're very happy to have Metafide involved with us and join us on that journey in creating Doge native experiences. So, Hoff, do you want to add to that as well?
Yeah, I just add that we just came out of stealth about less than 2 weeks ago. We announced a raise that was led by Polychain, and we're going to market with a ton of amazing consumer experiences, Fide being one of them.
And so thank you guys. We are super bullish about the partnership. The Metafide company is fired up. We know that it's going to be fun building this with you guys, which is one of the key ingredients we were looking at what we wanted out of the partnership. And aside from the fact that you have some great things planned for the community and the way to sort of ramp this like with the true retail, actual real user base and make it worth their while, doing it in a way that's fun and a way that everybody doesn't have to feel like a chore, like they're just checking boxes to do it was one of our key considerations. And so, I speak on behalf of the whole team. We're super psyched. I know Matt, he's a big fan of what you guys are doing. And, Matt sort of, I think he first made contact with you while he was on vacation too. If that's right.
Yeah, it's funny. Well, first of all, who let the dogs out? Woof, woof. Happy to have you guys here, yo. Yeah, funny enough, just one of those situations where it's the right place, the right time. So something that was meant to be. I actually just barked. My dog started barking. So sorry if anyone's hearing that in the background. But I was down in Tulum, Mexico, and I actually ran into the Doge OS CEO, Jordan, and we ended up just both having long hair. So long hair guys stick together, and we ended up having a crazy conversation. And immediately I could tell they aligned with our mentality. And I was like, this was meant to be. We got to move forward with these guys. And I'm really happy to see, how far it's come. And I cannot wait to show you guys what we're about to build together.
Yeah, that's great. Anything to add to that, Serge?
Yeah, no, the only, first of all, you got to believe in serendipity and Matt being on vacation and running into the Doge guys and just this great, synergy like between these two communities. And one of the things that, we set out Metafide in December is we want to ensure 2 things. One is a really great addictive product, and the other one is fanatical communities. And what better partner than DogeOS and their fanatical community is just like, it's just legendary. Even before I got into crypto, I knew about the fanatical communities in Doge. So I can't think of a better partnership between the 2 of us.
Yeah, man. And so of course on the back of this is, and we don't have to give away the specific details, obviously, because we want to make sure that we roll it out and the rollout's fun and stuff. But Hoff, is there any way you could sort of speak to kind of the things that the community can look forward to, being involved with DogeOS projects and some of the things that you guys have on the horizon for building value in the community and getting people excited?
Yeah, absolutely. So, first off, the chain will be using Doge as gas, right? And there's a ton of people in the Doge community who have been looking for real use cases for Doge, and so we're building them out. This is a perfect example of them. But then additionally, what we're really focused on is turning the My Doge app into sort of like an ecosystem experience. Like we want to be the place where you're sitting home on Friday night, you're, you know, watching TV, you pull out your phone and you find all this cool stuff to do on DogeOS, right? And we're trying to build out sort of like a Netflix or PlayStation Network like experience where we're really presenting the ecosystem. So you pop that app open, it shows you, hey, try Fide. You pop into there and you start playing the Fide game. You probably don't want to even be watching TV when you're doing that because it's so damn addicting. But trying to go to market is like sort of a better consumer experience on as a chain.
Yeah, that's going to be great. And we, we see what we're doing, it fitting right in with that because one, it shouldn't be inaccessible to become involved in the financial system. That was one of the things that we were trying to solve.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so if you could do it in a way that's like you're exposed to something that's healthy in terms of your bottom line or your ability to learn financial markets and understand how to get real value from that. Like instead of people wasting their brain power and sort of giving it away, like they should be able to apply it to something that is both fun and can be valuable to them. So,
You know, I've learned
but
that I'm pretty good at predicting price over a minute timeline, at least with fake money. So
Yeah,
we'll, we'll see
that's a
how that
great point,
translates.
actually. Guys, let's one thing I want to say is that we appreciate the kind words. We know we're the best and everything like that. We are really particular in choosing and working with teams. I've said this from day one. I even said this from Hoff day one before he joined. DogeOS is a family, right? We're working with people that believe in the vision behind Doge, that believe in community distribution, decentralization, and all the ethos of Dogecoin and its ecosystem and why it was made or what it's become to this day. We're very particular on working with people who also mirror that vision. And not only have the Fide guys really proven that with what they're building, what they've built in the past, and kind of their backgrounds and their intentions behind the product, but there's also an outstanding depth to what they're doing and their developments in AI, in financial tech, in data, in regulation, even. Which you guys don't have to do that. You don't have to get into that yet. But from what we've been hearing and what we've been working on the back end, it's actually quite incredible the opportunities not only for commercial gain but also ones that will contribute to the Dogecoin trading ecosystem and the Web3 trading ecosystem in general. That's going to come from this collab. But I'm going to use this as an opportunity, Frank and Matt and Serge, to segue into you guys just dropping a little bit of alpha about what we're actually doing on Fide. Hoff and I have played around with the platform in early alpha. There's some of my boys in here. Shout out Red Rider, shout out G, shout out Excellent, shout out Doge Takeover, Andy. We want to know what the product is, how we can play with it, and what kind of experiences that we're going to get from that in your words and coming from your intentions and background.
Yeah, so that's a great question. It's pretty deep. So forgive me, I'm going to go on a little rant and jump up on my
Let's
soapbox
do
here
it.
for
And
a
Hoff
second.
will interrupt you as well because he's a
It's
yapper.
okay. It's all right.
It's one of my best qualities.
Yeah. So I mean, to take a step back, like the reason why there's a Web3, why there's crypto, is because when you look at the way the financial system was working, the hierarchical financial system. So there's two models: hierarchical and then decentralized, basically. And from the hierarchical view, the way you get rewarded in that system is you're just closest to the power. You're closest to the people who can say what the value of money is and who you could trade it with, and then you turn around with no risk and turn around and lend it out, and there's a guaranteed market for it, and you don't really have to do anything of value for it. So, I got involved in trading Bitcoin in 2010, back when I had to make my own wallet to hold it. But as I've sold a few companies and got a chance to get out there and actually do what I really want to do with my life and what I'll look back on as a legacy and what I want to love about what I did, it's to help fix the problem of trading related to power, where you get the best deal because of your power, not because of the value or the merit that you bring to the trade. And so, the concept of Doge to me was sort of a way to check the this system and be like, hey, look, like there's a group of irreverency around this, like a way to a layer of culture and fun around this that can help carry this concept of decentralized peer-to-peer like peaceful non-coercive decision making. And when we looked at what we could do, we said, all right, well, we released a ratings product in the market, but the way to get maximum uptake on the mission that we're on is to let's make something fun that benefits people often, frequently, with regularity, like what we can do to get tools in the hands of people that gets them plugged into the financial system. You know, the concept that you have to know AI to benefit from the concept of AI plus financial markets equals improved yield. Like, you shouldn't have to be an AI expert like the people on our team here. Like, you should be able to just hold a token and share in the upside of that. But if you want to participate and grow the value of it, we've actually found a way to use, you know, now the DogeOS chain, use FIDE on the DogeOS chain to participate in these massive global games that get people involved in the creation of signal, which we arbitrage that hierarchical market model and bring it back into the decentralized community. And that's the first time I've ever articulated it that clearly. And that's a dangerous concept if you're out there. Like I've said before, we don't intend to wreck any markets or to destroy any systems, but what we want to do is offer a better one and then welcome people with handshakes, you know, and applause when they choose to cross over to a system that's built on merit and peace. And I know that's a big concept, but really the way we get there from here to there is we just have fun doing great things for each other. And I'd rather spend all my time in my day setting up ways for people to find ways to connect and like each other and find humor in things and not take everything so seriously and not have this binary world where it's this or that. It could be, hey, this is a little bit better. Maybe try this and I'll try a little bit about what you're doing. And maybe I'm wrong.
And
Let's go that
so
way.
well said. It's
Yeah.
so well said. Because, you know, we've sorry for interrupting. I'm the one that interrupts. I called Hoff out.
Go for it, man. We're good.
Yeah, Frank. But like, it's so well said. And I want to drop the comment here of crypto and Web3 has become so extremely like civil, and everyone's trying to steal each other's liquidity and everything like that. And it kind of takes the fun away from it, right? The Doge ecosystem is all inclusive. You've slapped a dog on it. It's one of the biggest IPs in the space. But the main thing is that we're, as a community, we've been struck of this opportunity to have these apps and have these gamified experiences, right? Like, everyone can trade. No one can trade on Dogecoin yet. There's some experiences, they're not seamless, they're not the most liquid experiences. But take that a step further and gamify the trading experiences on Doge. That's how it should be in our ecosystem. It should be fun. It should be gamified. It should be fast paced. It should hit like dopamine. So it's exactly what we're looking for as a gamified trading experience on DogeOS. And I think it's going to absolutely blow up with the user base that we have.
I can't agree more on that one. We've always been saying that we're the future of trading, and what we built here could be kind of similar in a way to like how Robinhood was able to come into a market and bring all these new users in. Robinhood was able to address people who wanted to trade but didn't know exactly how to trade, or maybe the user face was too overwhelming. But once they were able to remove the noise and provide simple strategies, it brought an entire generation of traders. We do that same thing by building a hyperbolic, fun application with a clean user interface that anyone could come into and be able to understand in the first couple of seconds, and then start participating in these fun social finance games as a way to earn money and also add value into the system. And I promise you, once you pick this thing up, you're not going to be able to put it down.
Yeah. Some of the folks in here on this have actually helped us with the alpha software group. You know, I see Realmoji, I see Jetso. Who else we got in here? Anybody? Matthew is in there. But yeah, like Mutari, like I see him. And sorry if I left anybody out. I can't see after scrolling down all the way. But we've built this by listening to people and incorporating sort of what they want to see and what can really improve people's chances of succeeding in the space here. So really great to be building with you guys. I think what comes next is a little quick discussion here over the next couple of minutes about what comes next. So as we understand it, we're going to be rolling to your test net, and then we will set the game up there. We'll let users, in our alpha group come in on the test net, and then shortly after that, we'll open up a beta list, which we already have a few thousand folks that want to get in, and we're gonna start sorting out that and sending you invitations in the next few weeks. But is that timing correct? Like we'll be up on your test net, and then how long before our users will be allowed to actually to try this on your test chain?
Yeah, and that's like extremely alpha. So most of my boys will be hearing that here first. I've got about 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So save me 6 slots for the Twitter DogeOS army for the testnet, and high priority slots for my boys. But
Got it.
Yeah, what we're going to do is roll out a testnet campaign extremely shortly. We're still in private developer testnet, as you guys know, building that out, making sure the chain is operating smoothly. The public testnet will be released. There's no confirmed date yet. There's still some hurdles that we have to jump through in order to get that out. But we're getting closer. We are getting quite close. I don't want to confirm and put a concrete date on it just yet, because I don't want to make false promises. However, we're going to be working closely with FIDE to make sure we can roll this out within soon.
Yeah, no, that's good. And
time frame, and this will be one of the first experiences that people will be able to use on the DogeOS testnet, which is extremely exciting.
And obviously that will probably, and without committing to it, would probably lead to a path where there'll be some rewards behind that and things like that for the people
who use FIDE on the DogeOS testnet will get rewarded in a way.
Okay. Yeah, I know that there's we've talked a little bit about on the other side of that. So let's not say too much, but basically the alpha you should take from this is stick with us, our community, come through the test process with it. We'll get you onboarded cleanly, smoothly, to make sure that you're well taken care of. And we're going to make sure this is a great experience for everybody. I don't want to put you guys on the spot too much. You guys have already dropped a lot of alpha here. So I don't want you to
Frank, you've been putting us on the spot for 30 minutes, mate.
Yeah, man. I don't want the marketing team on your side to drop me an angry note after this, but I really do appreciate you guys jumping on here. Any parting words before we do the wrap here?
Hoff, go for it.
I mean, I just wake up every day. So I just woke up pumped to keep on building this ecosystem out, pumped to be working with teams like you guys. I mean, the FIDE guys have seen, but they're off demoing and playing with the app and making sure it works. And every once in a while I pop in there because I like it so much. Like, I don't even know if anybody's in there, but I've got it sitting up on my browser, and whenever I look at it and somebody's in there, I start playing too. So they know how psyched I am.
By the way, we were marveling at the size of your bets or your positions yesterday.
Man, I go big, Yeah. Again, it's fake money. When it becomes real money, we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, just super pumped to have you guys in the ecosystem. I absolutely love the game. I know I'll be playing with it with real money.
All right. And so we just want to say thanks for having you guys on here. The way to interact with us, by the way, is to join the FIDE Discord. It's discord.gg/FIDE-token. And then you can also follow us on FIDE_AI at X, which formerly was Twitter. You can follow us on the Metafide channel on Twitter or on YouTube. And you can also find us on Instagram as well. So everybody find us there. let's keep you connected with what we're rolling out in the near term here with the DogeOS team. We really feel welcome. I want to say thank you to the DogeOS team for welcoming us and for letting us build with them in a way that we think is going to benefit the future of Web3 and crypto overall. I think we're really going to move the market together, and also do it in a way that we know is fair and is for the right reason. So, two great communities, great to merge them, great to have everybody, make more connections in the space of more people doing it right. And I want to thank everybody who made this call, and especially the new folks from DogeOS, ecosystem and universe, and our team at the Metafide Spec Ops and AI alpha development team. So we'll be on next 4 p.m. at Thursday, May 22nd, Eastern.
4:30.
4:30. I keep messing that up.
4 o'clock. No, 4.
4 o'clock.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
4.
Yeah. 4 o'clock Eastern time on Thursday, and we'll take community questions, which I know we'll have a few to answer for. We can't wait to do it. So thanks, everybody. Have a good week, and we'll look for you next time.
So happy to be working with you guys. Everyone that doesn't already, go download My Doge. It's the wallet. You don't have to do anything else. Connect to your X account. Send me a message of the My Doge wallet, and I'll tip you Doge. All right, see you guys.
Excellent.
That's crazy.
You heard it. If you want some
Damn.
Doge, go do it.